Okay, looking at, I've worked at a couple uh, facilities. I've been to a couple facilities with broken grain, and there's something I want to review. There's something I want to review here. This here is a 10,000 bushel an hour end mass drag, so this would be the bars across to hold the chain up. So you have grain about this depth in here coming out this drag. So you have grain that's about this depth coming out here. This drop off drops down 3 inches straight, and then it's got this steep angle here. And this grain coming out here never touches this angle because it comes off the end here and falls down. It hits the far side and keeps that polished, but not this first side. So I know running grain through a sprocket does not cause an excessive amount of broken grain, but it causes a little bit. And when you have a facility that is getting a little bit of broken grain, 0.5% here, 0.5% there, this is something that has come up. So the outlet on these drag conveyors should start back 6 inches farther. On a drag conveyor this size, it should start back 6 inches farther. That way the grain can start falling and come down more towards here. This end here should be more, I don't know, that end's fine. But this side here should come back here farther, because this grain's moving and it comes off of here, goes down, misses this, hits the far side. So this outlet should be back farther. I think it should be back like this bolt here. I think it should be back here by this bolt, which is almost 6 inches, and come down across, especially if we're going to have this 3-inch straight drop here. We should have that back here. That way that grain is coming in more of a nicer angle, because we're running grain through the sprocket. Now, the other thing that I've noticed at facilities is these connections. And I'm not sure what the right way is to fix these connections. But different of these drag conveyors, on this specific drag conveyor, the chain is moving this way. These bolts are for the liner. And you have this step here. Now when that paddle comes up through here and hits against here, it's not clunking that anybody notices, but it's hitting this edge here every time. And you'll have kernels in between there that it's hitting. And I don't like that. Now this might be totally irrelevant, but it seems to be an issue. Different of the systems that I'm going to, where they're hiring me to figure out grain breaking issues, we're working with Sukup conveyors. Now I don't know if that's because people with Sukup equipment see me as a promoter of Sukup equipment, which is factual, but I don't like that. I don't like this rounded and this way of this coming down like this. I don't like that. I'm not sure the best way to fix it. I don't like this. So I wish there was a better way for this connection to be done on these drag conveyors. A square would be better, and then the installer has to know to pry the one side down, and this side should be higher than this side. I don't know if it'd be possible to do alignment pins on this bottom piece here that would line them up straight. That way it don't matter which way the chain's going. Maybe an alignment pin on either side, a little alignment pin. That would fix the issue. I think that might be our answer. One other problem I have seen, and this is just on one of the facilities I'm working with, is this is a 10,000 bushel an hour elevator. It's a 36 inch. Now it should not, I know you don't sell a 36 inch head pulley if you actually want to get 10,000 bushel an hour. I'm fully aware of that. If you want to get 10,000 bushel an hour, you do a 42-inch head pulley with an elevator that's rated at 12,000 bushel an hour and a drag that's rated at 10,000 bushel an hour, and then you'll get 10,000 bushel an hour. But on this elevator, a 36-inch head pulley with rated at 10,000 bushel an hour, if we go straight out here from this sender and up here, this section, we do not have enough room to get 10,000 bushel an hour into them low pro buckets. This specific setup is running about 5,000 bushel an hour, 5 to 6,000 bushel an hour. And now they're wanting me to figure out how to increase this capacity to get it to 10,000 bushel an hour, which I told them we're not going to get 10,000 bushel an hour, but we should be able to get it to 9,000 bushel an hour. If we go down here, because this is the upside of the elevator, if we go down here farther, that's not the route to take. We should be coming in up here higher. We should be coming off of here into here, and we should have 18 inches to 2 foot of inlet. But we have this angle here, so we're thinking about going above there and putting another outlet in that's a foot high and cut up to here. But I really think these leg boots need to be taller. That way we have more room from the center of this sprocket, this pulley, up to the top of the boot. If we had another 6 inches of height on this leg boot, it would be no problem at all to get that 10,000 bushel an hour into this boot. These are just things that I've run into, and I just wanted to address them, and you can look over them and say it's irrelevant, but this is just things that I'm running into with consulting. So that's the facility I'm working at. They got quite a lot of Sukup equipment. Also, is this your cushion box? If that's a Sukup cushion box, please stop selling them. That's not a cushion box. A cushion box holds a pocket of grain. This here is just a flat plate that grain comes in here and hits against that flat plate, which I mean, we know that in filling a bin, when you're dropping grain straight down, you start dropping grain straight down in a bin. Once you get some grain there, the existing grain cushions the other. So at minimum, there should be like a plate in here to keep a pocket of grain in here. So I think this should be redesigned, but I don't know who makes that cushion box. That's also a problem. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to address those couple things, and just thought I'd throw that out there, because in this specific setup there's dust buildup on this slope and the far slope is polished up, so we should be getting this back farther away so it's dropping out before it gets into that sprocket. I know you'll get some corn into the sprocket, but the more we can get dumping out ahead of time, the better, from my experience.